the back office of this little enterprise. Any other questions?
So how do you determine what new markets you'll go into? Because
I'm not doing any more new markets. I'm going to franchise. I'm right now negotiating with somebody to franchise hair cutting in 80% of the country that I'm not in. And the 20% in, I want no more. It's too painful to open a new market. So my last market was New England, and I've adopted that myself. And so I'm not going to open any new more. And I could open another 500 stores within our existing incumbent territory over the next 10 years. And so that's what we're going to be doing.
Dennis, will the franchises be your culture? Will that will the franchise employees be indoctrinated in the
Yes,
culture?
it will not be our employees though. We're going
Right.
to sell 3-packs is what we're doing. Again, we're negotiating with a couple people now to do that. And I did franchising about 10 years ago, and I lost my ass because we didn't know how to do it. And we thought we could do it inside and leverage our own organization to do it. Wrong, big mistake. You know, lost a lot of money doing it, closed them all up, sold them, and I was doing very well. Went to Vegas, I was kicking ass up there. Went to Houston, I was doing well. But to deal with partners, I mean, it was a pain in the ass. I said, I don't need this. I'd rather organically grow. So I closed it down, and because we attempted to do it, we thought we were so good, we could do it inside our own organization. Big mistake. We were not capable. We didn't know how to franchise. It's a different kind of business. So now I'm partnering up with a couple franchise operations. I'll give them half. I could care less because they're not going to franchise within our incumbent territory. They've got 80% of America to franchise. And we'll tweak the brand to make it simpler. I'm currently negotiating with Walmart. And I've just sent a letter to Jeff Brotman, who's the founder of Costco. I just his email bounced back because I'm going to send him a certified letter because I've got an operation now from Japan that I found that I think I could open in Costco because I've talked to him 3 times. All he was interested in was the products, but I can't sell the products without a little hair salon. So I've developed a concept of 250 square feet. I could open up a little quick service hair salon and sell the shit out of those products in the Costco's. I'm reaching back out and send him a certified letter today when I get to my office because I want to tease him a little. You know, we're all out prospecting for sales. We're prospecting. That's what we do. I still got the energy and the desire and the drive. I still love the action. Can you tell? Any other questions? Yes.
What is the primary benefit of working with family?
Working with family?
Yeah.
Heart and soul. To be able to work with my kids as adults.
It doesn't get detracted by all the drama.
Of course. It's not, of course it does. But we meet formally 6 times a year. And it's an excuse of a private company. We can go anywhere in the world and write it off. You know, we've been to islands, we do everything. You know, it's no big deal. There is drama. But to work with family on an adult level,
And as you said before, that word honesty.
yes, honesty. Again, last night, I mean, my daughter kind of criticized me because she's changing careers, and I said, well, you can do anything you want because you got the financial wherewithal to do it. She said, Dad, that's insulting to me. You know, she said, you think I can't make it on my own? I mean, it's kind of like, you know, I said, you misunderstood. So we had a long conversation. I mean, she's very honest, you know, which I love. I love that aspect, that they can talk to me about anything and know they're not going to get hammered. That's the aspect. And that's a big wow. I mean, to work with your children in business. I mean, without them there, I wouldn't want to be there. I would do something else. When they're there, I'm staying. So, and I begged her. I said, don't leave me in the lurch. I told her. She said, I won't. So it's a wow. It really is. Anything else?
I wanted to, I'm so pleased Dennis was here to talk to you today because, as you noticed, he might be enthusiastic is a good word for Dennis. His friends continue to marvel at him because, and the main thing that I wanted to convey to everybody here, because we're going to be kicking off these meetings, is the desire to learn is so important. What you choose to use out of it, what you choose to do with your life, that's your decision. But to stop learning or to not have a desire to learn is really fatal insofar as achieving your goals and having a happier, better life. So I wanted Dennis in particular because that enthusiasm and that desire to learn And he has always had, while he's always been a great visionary, you can be a visionary and you can have all kinds of different interests. You can think out of the box, but when it comes to the execution side, you have to plan. You have to have objectives. You have to be honest. You have to be able to talk to people. And that's what our discussions are going to be about when we continue.
And going back to that Darden at UVA experience where I learned leadership, I took our existing facilitator of planning that Norman knew, and he worked here, Norman said, and one of our close friends, Bobby Cohen. Well, the facilitator, Bob Frew, he couldn't make the adjustment. I had to get rid of him. I got rid of him as our facilitator. I paid for him to go down there to learn what I was doing so he could continue. He couldn't make the transition, so I had to get rid of him. Our other friend, Bobby Cohen, who saw the same thing I did, never did anything with it. It's execution. I believed in it, and I believed that it would really improve, and I took a risk. It was risky to change direction and intentionalize that culture. I mean, when I tell you, I invested millions of dollars in training and time and effort to take the risk to change the culture and intentionalize it. I did take the risk. I figured it wouldn't put me out of business.
And again, this is something, we've known each other a long time, that has separated Dennis, because most companies will have a meeting like this and get everybody excited about something, and then it dies. You can't let that die. And Dennis has made an art out of execution. So what ideas he does want to...
Planning, and our plan does not sit on the shelf. We review it. I insist, and it's the way it is. We review that plan every month. And a plan is made to be tweaked. Look, we did not have a great first quarter. I mean, we're rallying this month, though. It's coming on strong right now. But I was already preparing everybody to tweak the plan. If we got to adjust to make that bottom line hum, because our bonuses are based on that bottom line, we will adjust. We'll cut expenses, or we won't. We'll put a hiring freeze on, whatever we got to do. So a plan is made to tweak if necessary, but it is a blueprint for achievement. And so I just think that I could not operate and have the life I have without a plan, because what I do is we manage the detail. You can manage your inventory, you can manage your money, but when it comes to people, you need to lead. You need to lead, and you need to manage the plan, but lead the people. So we manage that plan because it's really that critical, and it allows me my freedom of lifestyle, and it's worked brilliantly for me for 35 years plus, and that's how I live my life is through a planning model, because it gives me the comfort to know where I'm going and where I've come from, and tweaking if necessary. It's just, I couldn't operate without it. I couldn't. So anyway, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I hope that it really makes a difference. And again, as Norman said, it's the continuous education is one of the key components, plus goal setting. That really is it. I hope that this worked and resonated with you, that anybody can achieve anything. Set your mind to it. It's not easy. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But it does take that level of commitment. Have a great day. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you for attending. I hope that there was a couple good takeaways. Have a great day.